Hello everybody, I'm JJ from IAG. I just wanted to take a minute and explain our dome light system and how it works and how the functionality works. You'll notice our dome light system here, 4 independent lights, 2 on the driver, 2 on the passenger. This basically gets wired with the main harness coming up the driver's side A-pillar, coming from down in the kick panel area, which is what you see here, going to the driver's side and then across the windshield post to the 2 passenger side lights. More importantly than anything, I wanted to explain the way the functionality works. There's a single wire that you'll hook up to in the kick panel area that's existing, that's triggered by the dome light circuit essentially. So if any of the 4 doors or the tailgate door is opened, that will actually trigger this wire in order to light the lights. You can actually hook this up multiple ways. It can be triggered by only the dome lights, it can be triggered by only an aux switch, or it can be triggered by the dome lights and an aux switch all at the same time. So if you open the doors, it will actually turn the lights on. If you have the doors shut and you decide you just want the dome lights to come on in the cabin area, you can flip your aux switch or an external switch and it will turn the lights on. Really, you can hook it up any way you choose, depending on your needs. So you'll notice when I open the doors that the lights are going to turn on just like factory, and they actually brighten up just like the factory dome lights do. And as I shut the door, it's going to take just a moment to show you that the lights will actually dim out just like the factory dome lights do as well. So the dimming up and or lighting up and dimming out functionality is still in place with even our lights. I'm going to go ahead and turn the ignition on. These lights will actually dim out just like factory. And obviously if I was to open the door, the lights would turn on, but I wanted to just show you that if you actually hit either an aux switch up here or a cargo light, we have set to the cargo lights on an external switch, it will turn the lights on. You hit the lights, they'll turn the lights off. So you'll see it can be controlled turning on and off. The only functionality you don't have is if you actually hit the factory dome light button, it will only be the factory dome lights that turn on and off. But again, you can turn your cargo lights on and off, or by turning the ignition off, you'll see the interior lights will turn on just like factory as I get out, or if I was to open the doors, the lights would turn on. While we're here, I also want to point out one other product that we're going to be releasing, which is a rear center dome light that lights up both the area just above the seat as well as brightening the cargo area. We can actually walk around the back and I'll show that to you. While we're waiting for the factory dome lights to go out, I just wanted to reiterate that you don't have to choose whether the lighting system is triggered by the dome lights or an aux switch. You can actually have it hooked up to both at the same time. So triggered by the doors opening or by you flipping a switch at the same time, or independently of each other. If you only want it opening or turning on with the opening of the doors, or only turning on with an aux switch, you have that choice as well. Currently the dome lights are not on, but as I open the cargo door, the dome lights will turn on. And again, this is a product that's going to be coming soon, which improves the lighting in the cargo area. We actually have a light product that we're working on in this area as well that we're not ready to show yet. But this will be in the next few months as well. One other question that we received that I wanted to address is what happens when you have the doors off. So if you take the doors off, the factory computer actually understands that the doors are off, and that circuit that we're hooked to for the dome lights also dies. So in the event that you have it only hooked to the dome circuit, those lights would not actually work. But in the event that you have it hooked to an aux switch, even if the doors are off and those lights are not obviously on when the doors are off, if you wanted to light the cargo area up, you could again do it through a aux switch or an external aftermarket aux switch. Regarding the applications, we did receive some questions about whether or not it would work on Raptor, and you'll see on our 22 Raptor, the lights are installed, works fine. They're actually 2 separate kits to just clarify. There's one kit that works for 4-door soft top and 2-door hard top together in that application, and then there's a separate kit that will work for a 4-door hard top. And the only difference between the 2 kits essentially is some brackets that position the lights in a way that make it easier to be able to remove the hard top. We were also asked the question that if you have both a hard top and a soft top, which kit to buy? You would purchase the hard top kit, because that kit actually relocates those lights in a way that is out of the way for latching and unlatching the hard top, but will work perfectly fine with a soft top as well. Appreciate you guys asking these questions, and if you have any additional questions, I'm happy to answer them. Feel free to post the questions in the forum or on Facebook. Thanks so much.